Thank you. Thank you for the applause if you are applauding. And thank you for joining me on my very first virtual home concert. I'm not Adam Swanson. I know Adam Swanson does this every Sunday night, but I figured I would do my own virtual concert because I have friends that also like piano. My name, if you don't know, is Jonah Cabrera. I've been playing piano for 8 years. I've also been playing trumpet, guitar a lot. I didn't think my introduction too well. Anyway, my virtual concert, I'm going to try to be doing this every week. Maybe not a Monday night. I'll probably pick a night that I would do this, or maybe even a morning. But mine isn't really geared towards ragtime and old stride piano like Adam's is. Mine's more geared towards, it's two of them, jazz songs and hymns. Please excuse my dog in the background. He's very irritating. But mine is geared towards jazz and hymns. It's also geared towards taking requests. So if you do give me a request, it should either be, if it's in this jazz book or in this hymnal, I have a couple other hymnals down there that I can read out of. Most likely I can play it for you if you give me about a minute to look at it. The song that I just played was, guess what it was? Our school's fight song. I'm currently a senior at John Curtis Christian High School. And that is our fight song. That's a song that our marching band plays every time we score a touchdown. We score a lot of touchdowns in John Curtis because that's the kind of school we are. We're winners. Now with that fight song being said, I'm looking at having that song revamped into something I'm going to call the Patriot Rhapsody. It's going to be composed of the fight song, the alma mater. I might play the alma mater later for the concert. But also a couple other things. I just want all the songs that we are used to as Curtis family, as John Curtis family, to be revamped into one Rhapsody song, kind of like the LSU Rhapsody. I'm debating whether or not I want to write it down in music. If anybody wants the music to it, I'll take a look into writing piano music for that. I would be very happy to. But other than that, I'm going to ramble a lot in these concerts. I mean, I don't see, we have two watching right now. One of them's my dad. He's watching the concert. Hey, Dad. Anyway, like I said, my computer's right here, so I can just check, make sure the stream's going on good. Not because I'm a narcissist or anything. Well, actually I am, but I'm going to look at the comments here just to see if I have any requests or comments. Without any further to do, because I've rambled on for quite a while, I am going to play a ragtime song. I haven't really prepared for this one too well, so just give me a little break if I screw this one up, but it's one of my favorite ragtime songs because it just has that sort of improv feel. You can improv a lot with it. It's called the Junk Man Rag. It's written by Lucketh Roberts, I believe, back in 1916. It's just got a nice rhythm to it, so I think y'all enjoy it. Junk Man Rag. If I can get the opening chords. Junk Man Rag. That's one of the ones that is my favorite. Oh, I'm acting like Swanson now. That's fun. I brought a Dr. Pepper with me because kind of fuels me up. Well, I don't know if it's full you up. It's full of sugar and fuels you up for about 5 minutes, and then you start feeling very negative effects. I have 3 people watching right now. Third person has come. You're more than welcome to submit requests that should fall under the celebration hymnal, or hymnal, a jazz book, and then a couple Lutheran hymnals down there. I'll be happy to take those requests. I have a feeling I'm doing too. Maybe I'm doing okay. First 15 minutes of the stream. My next one that I don't even need the music for this one, but this is one of the most beautiful. Not one of the most beautiful. I'm gonna play a church hymn for y'all. It's called "What a Friend We Have in Jesus." I forget who wrote this one. I forget what number it is. Let me go ahead and play it for y'all. The idea is that I can kind of get more people to join. And 6:30. I don't need the music. I'm just curious who wrote this, because I'm not a music historian. What a Friend We Have in Jesus was written by the words were written by Joseph Scrivens, and Charles Converse wrote the music. Charles Converse. It's a nice little tune, and I'll go ahead and play it for y'all. I'm going to play, the Gaithers did a beautiful rendition of this with Larry Ford. And if you go watch the recording, it's just absolutely beautiful. Not Larry singing so much, but just the choir and how slow the song is. It's like, it really lets those words soak in. Are you weak in life, heavy laden? And what a friend we really do have in Jesus. Those words sink in, and that could not be more the true. So what a friend we have in Jesus. nothing in the chat box, so we'll just be waiting up. I wasn't really expecting to get much activity tonight. I'm just hoping that activity grows in the future. It's a nice cool night outside. It's about supposed to be in like the 60s tomorrow. That's supposed to be the high. Can't believe I'm actually talking about weather. This is our jazz book. I'm not gonna pull out a song and just start sight reading it for no reason unless I need to. But I am going to play a song. I'm gonna play this song called Misty, and I'm gonna look up the name of the composer of this because I also am in the dark and not understanding of who wrote the piece. And you can tell my energy is running out already. Unfortunately, and that was a Dr. Pepper that causes. Much that I forget the alphabet. Misty was written by Johnny Burke was the lyric writer, but the music was written by Errol Garner. I'm not a music historian, but that's just for your facts to know. I haven't really played the song in about a week, so I will try my best to play it without embarrassing myself. Misty by Errol Garner. right next time. It's a beautiful song. As I'm helpless as a kitten up on a tree. I should probably sing that too. I am looking at probably singing a few songs. I prefer to make this a piano concert. Just close this for now. I'm kind of lost. Now, there's another song that I'll go ahead and play. This is a good one. It's another church hymn that we often like to sing in church. It's called "He Lives," written by Alfred Ackley. And I had to look that up. Alfred H. Ackley. It's a nice little church hymn. Obviously, I don't know much history behind it, but I'll go ahead and play it for you anyway. Oh, where are my requests? I know I was going to expect nothing in the chat bar for the first time. That's too darn bad. And it's also getting hot in here, too. I'm just full of excuses and whining. That's what I am. He lives. Christ Jesus lives today. Still getting no requests. I was wondering, there was a second person watching, I forgot, yeah, we told my sister, so hi Katie, how are you doing? You have any requests, Katie? So shout out to my sister, by the way. Living, probably watching this all the way from St. Louis, Missouri. So if she has any, you have any requests, send them in. Of course, they kind of have to either be in the hymnal or the jazz book, or if I just kind of know it by ear, I can figure it out by ear, probably. There was a song I was going to try to do called "Moments" by Michael Edwards, but apparently I was struggling with that, so I would need a little bit more preparation with that. It's a beautiful song. It was one of the slow dances at our past homecoming dance. It was, and I took a listen to it on headphones. Like, that's the song. That's the slow dance song right there. And how in the world did I get on the subject of slow dance songs on this? I have no clue, but you know, it is a beautiful tune. I don't know if I want to try another one of my rags. Because I'm not particularly organized when doing this, and that's why I want more viewers, just to kind of yell at me. There's a third person watching, so welcome to the stream. Of course, I'm just here to play some music for an hour, and maybe talk if you want. Of course, I don't mind chatting online with y'all. I am going to do another rag though. This is another one that I really didn't prepare too well for this, so it's called The Entertainer. It's one of the more common, Scott Joplin, right? And it became very popular by the movie called The Sting, which happens to be a movie that I like a lot. It's hilarious. But this is The Entertainer. I didn't really prepare much for this, so pray for me. Please pray for me. Scott Joplin. There's another one, famous one, of course, Maple Leaf Red. heck, I have. I'm not playing that one because I haven't played that one in a few months. So I mean, that one I played a couple of weeks ago. I'm surprised I played it. My prayers were answered. I'll tell you that much because I'm surprised it played that well. Some, you know, God does answer prayers. Oh wow, we got 5 people watching now. Hey, 5 people that are watching. Go ahead and send me a request if you want. As long as it's like in my mind, as you can tell, is geared towards hymns and jazz and a little bit in between, obviously. If it's a song and if it's in one of these books or a couple of hymnals, one hymnal down there, I could probably play it for you as long as you give me about a minute to look at the piece. Also, if it's a song that I know by ear pretty well, I can also give it a shot. Of course, I don't mind doing that. It's not one of those formal concerts. To keep everybody else entertained, because I got no comments yet. Looking at possibly getting comments soon. Let's see here. Oh, I love this song, Because He Lives. This is one by the Gaithers, by Bill Gaither, and they wrote this song. So it was sang by Gloria and William Gaither. If anybody does not know what the Gaithers are, they're basically an old gospel group, Southern gospel group. They used to have, obviously, 100 people in their choir. They have 5 in their choir now, so it's not as fulfilling to listen to. But when they were, like back in the 80s and 90s, they had a bunch of people in their crowds. Or in their choir, and just the music sounded amazing, and especially Because He Lives. Go look at the recordings of Because He Lives and the Gaithers, because it is absolutely beautiful. But I'll play it for you here right now. Tell me what you think of it. It's a song that we do play in church every now and then, so wish me the best. now. I gotta sing some of these. I probably should. I know a lot of people do like to do Sunday morning hymn sing-alongs. Oh, where did my Oh, I drank that thing that quickly. Oh, I guess I threw that away and I didn't realize it. Oh well. Look like a knucklehead looking for something that's not there. I do have a fun dip wrapper that was on the floor for some reason. I guess I had failed to throw that away. That's all right. Let me play another nice little jazz tune for you. It's by Nat King Cole. It's called oh yeah, I Love You for Sentimental Reasons, or just for sentimental reasons. But you've heard it before. I love you for sentimental reasons. In fact, I like it so much that I'm actually gonna sing it. I hope I can. This is gonna be a trip. Okay. I haven't sung this one in a while, so this is a warm-up. It's probably a bad idea to drink a sugary Dr. Pepper before singing a song, but I'm gonna sing it for you anyway. For Sentimental Reasons. And I have, I don't mean to interrupt you there. I have a mute pedal down. That's where I'm able to get the sound. It's like a piece of cloth. If anybody doesn't know much about piano, some of these have mute bars, which is basically a piece of felt that makes the piano with the hammer's direct contact with the strings sounding like this, sounding like this. Kind of like that. There's a piece of felt that rotates over it. Just a little knowledge, side knowledge here. I'll not interrupt the song now. I love you for sentimental reasons. I hope you do believe me. I've given you my heart. I love you, and you alone were meant for me. Please give your loving heart to me, and say we'll never part. I think of you every morning, dream of you every night. Darling, I'm never lonely. Whenever you're inside, I love you for sentimental reasons. I hope you do believe me. I've given you my heart. for sentimental reasons. I hope you do believe me. I've given you my heart. I love you, and you alone were meant for me. Please give your loving heart to me, and say we'll never part. I think of you every morning, dream of you every night, and darling, I'm never lonely whenever you're inside. I love you for sentimental reasons. I hope you do believe me. I've given you my heart. I love you for sentimental reasons. I promise you, gentlemen, or ladies, right? But gentlemen, if you want a girl to fall, young lady or old lady, whatever you're into, to fall in love with you, you should sing that song to her, because that'll make a lot of cheeks red with those words and those harmonics there. I mean, I'll stop talking about the harmonics, but I'm telling you, those words will make someone melt. I would say this is a love session here. We got Eros love in here, and then the agape love in this songbook. That would be my view on it. We have 2 people watching again. That's nice. So, but we do have 3 likes. Now I'm wondering if I'm just having a problem with my chat or something, because nobody seems to want to be joining for some reason, or just making any comments, any requests. I feel like I'm going to be fueled by requests, that's the thing. But, then again, when Adam Swanson does his concerts, he has trouble with people making requests. He can't get people to make requests. And I'm running out of ideas, but I should have had ideas through the whole time. I got to think of something. I'll go ahead and play. I found something in here that I kind of liked. There's a church hymn that we play pretty often called Majesty. It's number 10 in the hymnal, written by Jack Hayford. That's the name of the gentleman. Jack Hayford. This is Majesty. Probably find this one to be familiar if you go to our church services a lot. You'll notice this one. Okay, just checking the stream out. We haven't gone above 5 viewers, so I wasn't expecting to. I was actually 5 viewers is kind of a lot. Oh no, we have 3 viewers now. We're kind of drawing to a close of the concert. I'm looking at just having them about an hour, but we're about 7 minutes away. And then when I was playing that, it kind of sparked interest in another hymn that I used to love, and I still love. We just don't play it as much for some reason. It's called Worthy of Worship. It's number 153 in the Celebration Hymnal. You can tell I don't really use that too much because these little Lutheran hymnals, and I just found these because we moved into this house about back in I don't remember the exact day. It was June 22nd of 2019 that we moved in. But when we were in process of moving in, because this house was very old, it was built, I believe, in the 70s. The gentleman who lived here was very Lutheran, and he had a lot of Lutheran books, but he also had a couple Lutheran hymnals. And one of them I sold on eBay, but I kept the other two, just if I wanted to practice sight reading them. I never did practice sight reading them, but if you want a Lutheran hymn, I can play it for you. But this is Worthy of Worship. We're up to 4 people now. Thank you for joining. Of course, send in a request if you want. It can be a jazz, a hymn, or it can be just some other request that I hopefully know by ear. If I don't know by ear, then you're out of luck. But other than that, let me play Worthy of Worship for you. It's a beautiful song written, text by Terry York, music by Mark Blankenship. I never read these people who write these. I just decided to give them names because I play them. Worthy of Worship. worthy of worship. You are worthy, you are worthy. Father, Creator, Savior, Sustainer. He is. Since we are drawing to a close from the concert, I'm going to play one more song for y'all. And it's gonna be a tough one considering I don't. It's another one of those that I just didn't really rehearse. 12th Street Rag by I can never get this guy's name right. Audio Bali. You know it's in this book. I know that. Let me see, because I know I'm gonna mess that up. Let me see. Oh, I sit right down and get myself a letter. I like that one. That's a good one. You know they have the numbers on well they don't, I'm gonna have to look in the T's. Because I want to give the name of the song, or the name of the writer. The Dukes of Dixieland. That's the name. We'll just say the Dukes of Dixieland. It's definitely a weird name. It's Edley Bowman, I think was the name of the writer. This is kind of my rendition of it. I will try my best to play it, even though I did not rehearse it. But I'm being dumb and stupid, so I'm going to play it anyway, without rehearsing it. So 12th Street Rag. you very much. If you're clapping, or if you're booing, then thank you very much too. Or if you didn't listen, also thank you very much. I very much appreciate y'all for tuning in to the concert. Of course, I didn't get any requests, but that's all right. I'm so worried about that. I just wanted to. I'm just happy to give you all a little concert, give you all a little bit of music, whether it's out of the jazz book or out of the hymnal, or just something that I can play to maybe make you at ease. It is a Monday after all. A lot of y'all are getting home from work, got yelled at by your boss, came home, the wife was mad because you forgot to pick the kids up from school and she had to clean the house, or maybe you forgot to take the trash out. Well, no, tonight's a Monday. Or whatever happened. I don't know who I'm talking to, of course. I don't know if I'm talking to a grown man, grown woman, or if I'm talking to some 3-year-old with an iPad and landed on the stream. But I definitely thank you for joining me. I will continue, if y'all enjoy this, I'll continue to make these, and if they continue to grow in popularity, I'll make these, and I'll definitely continue to work on those pieces. I'm currently kind of on and off working on 2 of them, which is one of them is of course the Patriot Rhapsody. And then the other one that I'm working on, I probably shouldn't say this, is the Charleston. I'm not going to play the whole thing, but it's a fun little song. But not at the moment. I got some work to do on that one. But other than that, I thank you for joining. I'm going to stop rambling and let y'all go. Bye, Dad. Bye, Katie. And bye, whoever else is watching. Y'all have a great night. Oh, you know what? I actually have to go on the camera, the phone, and delete it, or in the stream. How in the world do you end the stream on this thing?